I've been up since 7 this morning, running on like 4 hours of sleep, but that's okay. A couple weeks ago, driving through the construction zone along the highway, a little itty bitty rock just comes flying at me, and I saw it come and it hit like right there on the windshield, and then and yeah, so had my windshield replaced this morning, so that was all well and good. My dad came to town to give me a ride from there and back and all that good stuff. So we went and walked around an antique store. It's like a consignment store. A lot of different vendors bring their stuff in there. They all have their own little prices and whatever. Each vendor has their own like niche of what they sell. One guy sells like old vintage stuffed animals from like the 60s. And he also has a lot of like Chinese art and Barbies and things like that. It's odd, but it's interesting. You never know what you're gonna find when you walk in there. But there was another vendor like right in the middle of the store, and they always have like kitchenware, cookware, things like that, and postcards. But I walked by and I looked down and I couldn't stop looking at these. So for $24, vintage set of 6 glasses from 1950-ish. And horses aren't really my thing. Pink isn't really my color, but I couldn't stop looking at them. So we went and walked around the store a little more, and I even said to my dad too, like, that screams baby cakes. Yes, yes they do. Does he need them? Does he want them? He's not answering Snapchat. So we walked around, and then at the end, by the time we got done, I'm like, just gonna go grab them. So then as soon as we're walking out of the antique store, Baby Cakes replies in Snapchat that says, I'll take them, I'll pay cash. Because I asked Corey if we needed these, and he said no. But I couldn't leave them there. So there's 6 of them. So Baby Cakes gets those for 24 bucks. And it's really not that bad of a deal. As we were walking around the store as well, I usually don't go down the dark hallway with all of the creepy like photos and what are they called, portraits that look like they have, you know, evil spirits detained in them. Been watching too many ghost adventure stories. But I found this. It's from 1966. It's not written on. There's like no sticker marks. It just has like a little itty bitty bit of wear and tear. And this is like $24 as well, I think. How much? Oh, she took the tag off. So I thought that'd be cute for Corey's office. And there must be somebody that was really into railroad stuff, because they had like conductor hats for sale and oh, you know those collectible rail train car sets that you can still buy that are still stupid expensive? Well, they had some Burlington Northern train sets there too, so I don't know if Corey would be interested in those, but so I thought that'd be a cute little gift, early season holiday gift. There we go. But yeah, so I got my car back, I got my kitchen cleaned, I got my laundry done. It's amazing what you can do with an extra 5 hours a day. I want to say I will continue to wake up early, but I know that's not going to happen. So, oh, and I got another plant. I'm slowly becoming one of those crazy plant people, but I haven't been able to find a Pothos Enjoy, but they're really pretty. They have these marbling marks. And I think it was like $12 in a Facebook group. So I had Corey pick it up, and she sent a little sticker with it. Apparently I have a thing for stickers too, because they always make me smile. So that's that. Oh, and I'm trying to grow herbs indoors. I planted lavender, thyme, rosemary, and sage. And so far, only 2 sages and 1 thyme have come up. and only one of each, and I planted like 4 seeds in the little pocket things. So now I have a glowing orb corner. Hopefully those work out. Because I think indoor gardening is more my thing than outdoor gardening, but who knows. So my level keeps going low tonight, and I opened up my Indonesia, I think, box from Universal Yums for this month. And the first thing I pulled out was barbecue flavored usagi balls. What I want to know is, why is the cartoon crying? Barbecue's supposed to be delicious. Everybody loves barbecue. But why is she crying? I didn't read the pamphlet that came with it. I just opened and then grabbed. One bag is only 8 grams. Well, that's not gonna help me. Huh. So the barbecue things were not good. That might be why the cartoon was crying. So these are fried noodle flavored potato chips. Ooh. Those are 33 grams of carbs per bag. Probably a little bit better for my levels. That has some kick to it. That's not getting, nope. Nope, much better. Wafer, chocolate, and pandan cream. I'm making a mess. 34 grams for 1 package. Much better. I think I only have 1 more month left of the subscription, then it's done. I need to stop shopping Black Friday deals. Wafers did the trick. Half a package. Finally leveled out. Excuse the mess. We were planning New York City trip. It was before the plague. Yeah. 2 years ago? So all of this is like 1.5 to 2 years old. So all of these things have changed, and some of this has changed, but we finally got to start looking for hotels. So we got everything booked. We found a hotel. No Airbnb. No. We're flying into...
Booking a hotel through Delta was actually cheaper. I think it was.
So we're flying out of Fargo to Minneapolis, Minneapolis to LaGuardia, and then we get to see what Jersey's like.
On the way back.
On the way back. But we're staying like... So, I've been to New York twice. You've only been there once. It's always been on my bucket list, and both times I've been there, I have never gotten to see those gosh darned lions at the library, and I am having coffee with one of those lions. It's always in the movies, and they never get blown up or destroyed. So we're staying like right in the heart of everything.
Yeah. It's like a 7-minute walk from the library to our hotel.
6 minutes to the Empire State Building.
8 minutes to Times Square. And is it Bryant Park?
I think so,
12 minutes away. Madison Square, 12.
Bryant Park had some rooftop, like a bar cafe thing with hot
chocolate.
Is that where that was? Yeah, with like glass domes. Yeah.
And then we're close to the Flatiron Building too.
That building always has really pretty pictures.
And then Radio City Music Hall if you're interested in seeing the Rockettes.
I wouldn't mind seeing them.
Yeah. So yeah.
So the only places we've traveled since the whole dawn of the plague started has been Minneapolis, really.
And Wyoming.
Oh yeah, Wyoming. That was before everything kind of hit the fan, though.
It was still during...
It was COVID. During the... Yeah.
It was 2020.
Yeah, but that was a good time to go because there was nobody there.
Right.
Compared to this year where they had like record-breaking amounts of people. Oh, and then we have to make reservations at Les Bernardins. Somebody has a man crush on a French restaurant. It's a 3-star Michelin.
I don't know how many stars it had, I would imagine, so.
He was Anthony Bourdain's best friend. Really good food, stupid expensive, but it's fancy. And now we know the dress code and not to walk in there carrying trash bags that carry knockoff designer bags that you buy off the street. Nobody told me he was that fancy. Nobody told me he was that fancy until the French girl's like, may we check your bag? Okay, this is weird. Ooh, fancy.
In our defense, it said casual at the bar.
At the bar. But Sasha was a nice waiter and he was very accepting of our
I'm not
look.
going in there without a tie this time.
No, and I'm wearing fancy shoes.
Yeah.
So we get to do like well, it depends on if we want lunch or dinner. Lunch is a 3-course meal. Supper or dinner is a 4-course meal. You gotta start spending some of this overtime money.
Right? So if we